It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say.
KBL, you a menace.
Yeah. It's a lot of little boys out here talking that talk, but ain't spinning and walking that walk. 5 bills to get you whacked, 50 shots up in this Mac, face shots to make the news, we just step when they relax, group chats to get you tapped, forehead up in my lap, when they pump we run it back, tell my youngin' cut no slack, 5 bills to get you whacked. What's the good old big deal with the good old people, man? It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about nothing but what the checks say. Make sure you go ahead, like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing. Press that button, and if you ring that notification bell, I'm gonna bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Hefe, and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topics, it's P4, and they saying the K stand for Kelly. First and foremost, this is alleged here. Although he's been apprehended by the feds, we like to keep it on the up and up. And if I am wrong, excuse the Kelly. But from all the alleges, and I'ma say rumor based because I ain't seen no work on it, but you know when these content reaction channels start reporting stuff, a lot of it, so sometimes it's truth to this stuff, or it just to come out of nowhere, unless people trying to play games and merge things. So what's being said is P4 is, well, it ain't being said, we know that he was arrested on the indictment with the Hoovers, Lady Duck, and all the other guys. They on the indictment. There's like 31 counts, whatever they're ranging from. But what we do know for sure that one of the accounts is basically pimping and pandering and pimping of underage minors. Not what they said, it's about 7 minors, 8, 9 minors on the cases, not one minor. So he's not being the only person alleged. A lot of people that was popping APs that's on that indictment is being alleged. Now, what I've caught wind of, and again, don't know if it's true, but it may have some substance to it. Y'all can go ahead and listen to what's being said, see what's being said, and assume your own position and or opinion. So this little girl, Nova, I didn't even know that was her name. I just called her Tanea daughter. So Nova, we all became familiar with Nova. What at least I know I did was about 6 months ago when the interview started circulating around of her on under right belly being interviewed. And I was just like, whoa. And that's when the whole story started being spilled out to me of who her parents was, her origins, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. And it was heartbreaking to see a 13, 14-year-old girl doing this interview and talking about how she's out there selling herself. It's a tragedy. However, I dropped the segment months back. I did a reaction to Respectable Ranch. Respectable Ranch was the first YouTube channel to drop the news of P4K being arrested and charged with pimping a minor. P4K shot back, hey, ooh, said what he said. I got locked up with the homies and this has happened. I ain't have no minor. I'm hoping that's the truth. No BS. But what's being said is that he was pimping on Nova. So for y'all that don't know who Nova is, we about to take a quick dive in to who Nova is. And you already know, man, it's the Hef way and the Hef effect. We gonna commentate.
All right, Nova. So you are the daughter of someone that I've interviewed before.
Yeah.
One of the working girls.
Yes.
In South Central. Her name was Tanea, and she's been on social media a lot with all the drama in her life.
Yeah.
You're a part of that, right? Tell me what's going on in your life, because your story is pretty unique.
So basically, what's going on in my life is my mom. When I moved with my mom, my whole life just like changed. And what I mean by change, I mean like my mom, she showed me different stuff. Like before I got with her, I lived in Beverly Hills. I was with different people.
Who are you
different
staying in Beverly Hills with?
With my grandparents.
Grandparents, okay.
First I stayed with my mom's mom, and then I moved with my great grandparents, my mom's mom. So when I moved with my mom, she started showing me different stuff. She moved me to the hood, the east side of LA, South Central.
And how old are you now?
13.
13.
All right, so bam. If you don't know, now you know. That's Nova right there. So Nova right now is 14, 15. I think she was 14 in this interview. She probably 15. This was a year ago or something like that. So this is what's being alleged. This is what's being claimed. And they saying this is who P4 was dealing with. And if P4 was dealing with her, the K definitely stand for Kelly, because we can't go for that, because we know P4 know how old she was, and we know P4 know who she was. At least I do, if he is in fact guilty of this charge. This is alleged. We don't want to put no false advertising, content, nor allegations on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is what's floating around. We know he is locked up on that charge, and this is who they saying the minor is. And her origins is definitely out his neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Her dad is out his neighborhood. I don't have to go into that, who he is and all that, but I'm pretty sure if he is and was pimping her, he definitely knew she was underage and knew what the deal was, man. And it's a cold game, man, and you can't respect game if that's what you was doing. I don't care what you was doing, how you was sliding, who you is. If you look at it like, oh, man, well, she was already in the streets. If I ain't do it, somebody was going to do it. You should have let the other person do it. But with that being said, we got to get off into where this rumor as of right now came from. You already know, man, it's the Hef Weight and the Hef Effect. We going to commentate.
Her channel on Instagram made these claims. It was announced that P4 got locked up for pimping on a minor. Nobody knew who the minor was, but today they're saying that the girl was Tanea's daughter. Man, ain't this Snoopy Badass's daughter? The girl's name is Nova. She's the one that's working with the feds. She said P4 was her pimp, and P4 was also sleeping with her. Now, normally, I don't believe what any channel says without showing proof, but in this case, the proof is in the pudding, because P4's big homie did an interview with Damn Homie, and in that interview, he blamed everything on Nova. He said P4 is locked up because of Nova, but nobody cared what he had to say, because nobody knew who Nova was. But today we found out that Nova is Tanea's daughter. Say it ain't so. My boy a real life R. Kelly now.
Nova know what time it is. Nova better stay out the way for better days and better plays. Dead homies, her and her punk mama.
What do you think is up with Nova? You mean the little girl?
Yep, ain't nobody playing with nobody. Proven guilty and Nova, dead homies. Nova know what time it is. Nova better stay out the way for better days and better plays. Dead homies, her and her punk mama.
What do you think is up with Nova? You mean the little girl?
Yep, ain't nobody playing with nobody.
A lot of people is mad at this guy for threatening a minor. They're calling him a chomo lover because they're saying that he knew P4 was pimping her, but he never said nothing about it. He said free P4, and he hopes that he gets released. No wonder Tanea and her daughter moved to New York. The feds moved them to a safer environment because Nova is the one working with the feds. Let me know what you guys think about all of this.
Nova know what time it is. Nova better stay out the way for better days and better plays. Dead homies, her and her punk ass mama.
What do you think is up with Nova? You mean the little girl?
Yep, ain't nobody playing with nobody. Proven guilty and Nova, dead homies. Nova know what time it is. Nova better stay out the way for better days and better plays. Dead homies, her and her punk ass mama.
What do you think is up with Nova? You mean the little girl?
Yep, ain't nobody playing with nobody.
Man, it's a cold game out here, man. Y'all see what's going on. So, man, I ain't gonna lie, you know, shit, Tanea basically, she ain't been back to no jumper, you know what I'm saying? Adam was asked about her the other day. Yeah, man, it look like it's a lot going on, man. So I don't know. But what I do know is boy that was on camera with damn homie. Like, that's what I be talking about, man. We gotta do better. Like, and I know he probably, you know what I'm saying, teed off because P4K is, you know what I'm saying, one of the Klansmen. You know what I'm saying? But if he was in fact pimping on Nova and she started telling, you can't even be mad at Nova because Nova is just a young girl that was turned out to a HO. She's still a child, still a minor. As far as I know, she don't gangbang or nothing, anything like that, so she don't have to hold no street code or any street element. You know, the streetwalkers, I don't think they got a hold code. You know what I'm saying? If you get locked up, they gonna tell on your ass. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, like, only way I can see old boy that damn homie was interviewing being mad is Nova lying. That's the only way he can be mad. And if Nova is making something up, she was really getting pimped by some other people and just, you know what I'm saying, worked with the police probably was like, hey, look, we trying to hook this guy. Say that you had some going-ons with him and he was pimping you. But regardless of her saying that, definitely if it stay, oh man, it's federal. Federal, like, it's a little more trickier than state. Like in state, you got to fight, you got the right to face your accuser, and just because somebody is saying something, giving a statement, more than likely, like, it should have to be evidence presented, like some phone calls, some text messages. It's showing that I had like some contact with you, like, cause that it's just cold for you to come out the blue and just be like, oh yeah, because I know of this person, yeah, he was pimping me, he was sending me. So it has to be some type of text messages there. It has to be something for her to turn and flip over and start working for the people, and for Tanea and her to be out of LA in New York when this indictment come out. It just gotta be like, you know what I'm saying? So dudes should just, you know, be careful in which the way he phrasing things, knowing that he talking on the internet and it's gonna be placed out there, because the feds definitely will get petty and come pick him up for some witness tampering or something like that, or trying to, you know, what they call it, intimidate a witness. Intimidate a witness for saying what he said. I don't even gotta repeat what he said, you know what I'm saying? But he basically like, hey, it's all bad. They know what's up, like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get seen type situation, man. Like, so that's the type of stuff, like, when you on social media talking and you a member, you gotta hold yourself accountable. You got to hold yourself accountable, man, in these situations, man. But this is something I had to cover and wanted to speak to because, man, like I said, once again, it's a cold game. If this is a connection and this hook into each other, this is a cold game right here, man. But with that being said, we gonna conclude that right there. It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead, like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing. Press that button, and if you ring that notification bell, I'm gonna bring you mail.
Said we running phase, we ain't gonna politic. All these Instagram ass yees ain't ever popping shit. Nigga steady clutching all that flag, but we got hollow tips. Ran that little nigga 5 phase, he ain't want no more.
Yeah, get her ass. Yeah, get her ass. Bitch. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch.
Ain't no put me on no camera. Nigga, I'm coming hard about mine, blood. I'm coming hard about my bitch, nigga. Damn. I mean, it was funny like that in the hood.